and happy December. Crazy to think that 2022 is almost over. Kind of scary to think that this project is almost over. This is the 6 by Santa project pan. It was started by Cookie Pans. I will have information linked down below if you are interested in learning more about this project, but the basic idea is you pick 6 items, or in my case, I chose 6 categories to work on from August 1st to December 24th to hopefully finish by the time Santa comes the day before Christmas. Anyway, I feel like I've flubbed this introduction so many times, so let's just get straight into the products, starting with probably the most boring product in this project. This is the EOS Shea Butter 24-hour moisture body lotion. I have mine in the shade, in the scent Vanilla Cashmere. I have mine in the shade, I don't know, like lotion colored, sort of an off-white shade. And my goal was actually to finish the hand cream in the same scent, but the first month of the project, I just worked on this for no good reason. I just got it in my head that this is the product I was working on. So I made some progress that first month, and then in month 2, I shifted my focus over to the hand cream that was, actually in the project, and I used that up. So I decided I'm just going to keep updating on this as well, and unfortunately I don't have much of an update. There is where I was at the last month's update, and I can tell when I shine a light through this that there's quite the meniscus going on. This really does hold on well to the sides of the product, so I have no idea where I really am, but it was kind of crazy. I mean, I could look through it, I could see the light through, like, here. It was just this wild, deep U shape. So, I don't know. I feel like this might take me a really long time to get through, but we are getting to the point of the year now where this is actually perfect for me. I like the scent. It's a kind of a warm, reminds me of chai a little bit scent, even though I don't quite know why. It's just kind of the vibe I get. It has a nice amount of moisture. This is a little bit more than my skin needs in the summer, but this time of year, it really does soak up all of this, and it doesn't leave a weird film on my skin the same way it did when it was a little bit warmer out. So probably not something that I should have rolled into a project that started in August, because August and September, even the first half of October here, are pretty reliably fairly warm, but I mean, I guess I didn't really roll this into a project that started in August. I just messed up and kept updating on it anyway. Okay, we've spent too long on that. Let's move to product number 2, which I also don't have a lot of use on. I'm pretty sure the only use I've gotten on this month is when I applied it 5 minutes before I started filming, because I realized that I hadn't used it this month. This is from Too Faced, and it is their lip injection lip gloss in the shade Christmas Cocoa. I feel like I give the same little spiel about this every time. It smells fabulous. It looks really pretty. I'm wearing it over Velvet Teddy from MAC today, and it hurts like the Dickens. Oh my goodness. Today I can deal with it because, like I said, I have Velvet Teddy on underneath, and then actually underneath that I have a lip gloss from Milani. I just didn't bother to wipe off that lip gloss entirely before I applied Velvet Teddy. So there's sort of 2 layers in between this and my lips, and I can still feel it. It's not torturous, but it's definitely not comfortable. So I don't know if this is going to stick around after the project. My goal was to see windowing, and I actually kind of did that. I mean, I can see lines in the product down here. I don't know if you can see them, but I can see them in person. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to use this a few times, and then at the end of this project we can decide if this is something that needs to stay in my collection or if it's something that I can let go. My third product is a liquid blush from Pure Lease. This is their Blush Glow BB Cheek Color in Cool Mauve, I think? Yes, Cool Mauve. My goal is to use half of the product, which I determined was somewhere around here, probably like the bottom of the word color. And here is where I was at the beginning of the project. At the last update, I was down to here, so down to the second pink line, so I had made quite a bit of progress. And then at this update, I'm just a little bit below that at this sort of teal dot. I don't think I'm likely to hit my goal on this in the 3 weeks that I have left in this project, but I have gotten some good use on it. I mean, this was not all the way full when I got it, so I'd probably used, what, a quarter of it? And I've owned this for a year. I've used that quarter of it pretty much in the last 3 months. So I have made progress. I have used it. I've enjoyed it. I think it's a really, really pretty color. And this is something that I could see myself panning next year. These first 4 items I feel like are such a bummer because it's just like, yeah, I used them. I'm not going to hit my goal. I'm probably not going to get anywhere near my goal, but I'm glad I used them, and we're repeating that with this Tarte balm. This is their Tarte H2O balm in Relax. I just threw that. I didn't even drop it. I threw it. And my goal with this was to finish this, which this is effectively a full-size lipstick, and it's not super balmy. It's not a super soft formula. It's not the kind of thing where every time you use it, you can almost see the product go down. No, I have no idea how I thought I was going to use this up over the course of 4 months, but here is what it is looking like today, and let's see if I can find some filler words for rolling this thing down. It takes forever. Okay, now let's look at the image. So here is the bottom of the lipstick. At the beginning, I was all the way over here. First update, second update, third update. So I would say that I've used between a third and a half of what I had left in the bullets. It's definitely not the amazing progress that I hoped I would make. I'm certainly not on track to finish this by the end of the project, but I think that I will be able to get down to having half of the amount of product, and that'll set me up really well to pan this in 2023. For sure, I do not want to have this in my collection anymore at the end of 2023. I bought a pack of 4 of these last holiday from Tarte, and I additionally ended up with like a mini, and I shouldn't have purchased that. I mean, I understand why I did it, because the pack of 4 was going to cost me like $2 more than just purchasing one of them would, and I knew from past experience that I really enjoyed some of Tarte's other balmy products, but these are okay. They're not mind-blowing, but I've really struggled to use these up. This is the one that I've used the most of, and I have more than half the product left. So definitely something that I want to pan in 2023. Okay, I talked a lot more about that than I intended to. For my next item, I have a palette. This is the Lorac Fairy Tale Forest palette. I put this in the project to use 30 times total, and to use each of the 18 shades in here at least 2 times each. So as far as that second goal, I have used each of the shades at least 2 times. I think I was down to having like 3 or 4 shades left to hit that goal on in the last update. A couple of these golds, and then like maybe this lightest shade. One of these 2 shades were still left. I've since hit that goal, and I have used this palette 27 times, so I need to use it 3 more times before December 24th. That should be very, very doable. Finally, a goal that I'll actually hit in this project. Finally, the last set of products are my red products. These I brought in all with the goal of getting to 10 uses on each product. So let's start with the one that I've consistently been the best about using. This is from PYT Beauty, and it is their Upcycle eyeshadow in the Warm Light Nude Mini. So this is a quad. I believe that they have a Warm Light Nude 12-pan palette, maybe. It's, you know, a larger palette. Here are the shades in it. It's a very basic, easy to use, neutral palette. I've mostly been using the two mattes up here, and like I said, my goal is to get to 10 uses. I have hit my 10 uses. I think I was sitting at 8 or 9 in the last video, so not a surprise that I was able to hit my goal on this one. Next up is a Jason Wu multi-stick. This is in the shade Apple Pie, and this can be used on the cheeks or the lips. I believe this can even be used on the eyes, though I've never tried it that way. I don't tend to like these more creamy shadow sticks that don't really set down on my eyes. Not really for me. Anyway, I've also used this 10 times. I think I was setting at 5 uses in the last update, or maybe 7. Anyway, not too difficult to use. Not crazy about this formula. I think it's nice, but it's nothing earth-shattering. It's like a slightly less powdery, less notable version of like MAC Powder Kiss. So yeah, good to get some use on it, but nothing I'm absolutely crazy about. Nothing I'm tempted to like go out and purchase 10 more of. And then the last item is Devoted to Chili from MAC. This is in the Powder Kiss formula, and I got this, well, I got all of these actually right around the holidays last year. That's why I chose these items to put in the project. My goal with this one, as with everything else in this little category, is to hit 10 uses, and currently I'm sitting at 7. I think I was only at 2 or 3 in the last update, so I have been using this pretty consistently over the last month, and it's such a pretty color. It's so soft. It is a red, but it has enough terracotta and enough brown in it that it feels very everyday wearable. It doesn't feel like a statement the way a lot of red lipsticks do. And I really do enjoy this Powder Kiss formula. You know, in comparison, I said I didn't want to go out and buy 10 more of these. I kind of want to go out and buy 10 more of these, though I'm not going to because I already have too much lipstick. But if I didn't say so, I'm at 7 uses, so I need 3 more before December 24th, and I don't think that's going to be a problem. But there is my update. I think that of the 6 original goals that I set, I will finish 3 of them. So, what? I'm batting 500? That's not too terrible. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. You might like it around here. And I hope that I'll see you in the finale, which should go up right around December 24th. I hope I'll hit the 24th, but it might be a day or so off. Thanks again, and I hope we see you next time. Bye!